if you're wanting to be able to absolutely destroy your opponent and hit game winners such as this on Next Gen 2K21, stick around for the build. A lot of you guys have been asking about my 2K21 Next Gen build. Here it is. I went ahead and went 6'3 on this build, 185, and just went ahead and kept 6'7 with a defined look. So here is the build. I'll start off with close shot. A lot of people have been putting that either all the way down to 25 or up to, a mid 60 or 70. Personally, it's kind of like an insurance policy for me. I like to keep that at 53. I've seen a lot of people hit or miss shots around the rim that they shouldn't be. So I went ahead and put that there. Driving layup up to an 87, driving dunk 81. Everybody can finish this year. You don't got to have it the highest. You'll still be able to get contact dunks at 80. And so whenever I hit 95, my contact will be at 85, and then I'll be able to buy some more dunk packages and things like that. Shooting, I went ahead and maxed out both 3 and mid-range and put free throw up to 57. That was the lowest it would go with having 18 badges. Playmaking, whenever you hit 65 pass accuracy this year, you get the bailout badge. I was reading somewhere that whenever you hit that minimum requirement for that badge, you will continue to have that badge. So whenever I hit 99, it'll be +4, so my pass accuracy will be at 65, and I will be able to have the bailout badge no matter what, even if I drop down to a 98 and 97. Ball handle all the way up to 90, speed with ball 93. Those are, very quick things that can be used very well. Interior defense this year, a lot of people keeping that at 25. I went ahead and boosted that up a little bit. Even though I am a 6'3 guard, I would like the times of me being dunked on to be lessened, even though I am only 6'3. Perimeter defense up to an 86. You can be able to lock up with this build. Steal, a lot of people are keeping that at 25 this year. Personally, I'm a steal guy. I like having steals. I'm a big pickpocket guy and interceptor. So I think steal pops up in big situations, whether you're playing 2s, 3s, or rec. And so I like having that as an option to come up in big plays. Defensive rebound, went ahead and bumped that up a little bit too. I had a little bit extra points. And just me putting that up just helps on the long rebound situations, just so I don't run right past the ball. So it helps out the big man a little bit more. And then speed up to a 90, acceleration 90. Vertical, I think it was for the 81 driving dunk, the minimum was a 57 vertical, but I went ahead and just bumped that up a little bit more. And then I had stamina at 91. So the physicals on this build are outstanding. You'll be able to run around all you want and not really get tired whatsoever. The defense is very well. You can D up, the 1, 2, or possibly 3 position with this build. You can obviously dribble around anybody, shoot over anybody, and with only 6 finishing badges, surprisingly, you can still do a lot of work in the paint, even at just 6'3". So I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all my takeovers for this build. I'm a big fan of my primary, which is limitless range, and then my secondary this year is pull-up precision. This build comes out to a 2-way shot creator, which is similar to Steve Nash, Trae Young, and Ja Morant. 3 really good players. I'm gonna go ahead and test this out, show y'all which badges I'm rocking this year. I'm gonna go ahead and put that up to, it says 99, but it really means 95. Just imagine +4 of all these once you actually hit 99. So go ahead and look at that real fast. If you're actually wanting to remake this build, I do suggest remaking this build. I'm a big fan of it. It does a lot of good work in the park and in the rec. And so I'm very excited to keep playing with this. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you all my badges real fast. Here, silver posterizer, silver fearless, bronze acrobat, bronze giant slayer. I could go gold posterizer here, but I like evening out my badges just so I'm not going to the rim just to dunk on somebody. Even though I do get a lot of contact dunks with just an 81 right now, I still like to be able to put up a layup if needed with these badges. So those are my 6 finishing this year. My shooting, this Hall of Fame deep threes, Hall of Fame hot zone, Hall of Fame green machine. I'm a huge circus threes guy. It's a harder jump shot to time, You know, once you're stepping it back from a lot of times deep range, but if you do get the hang of it, it's a very effective badge. And then for these final two, I went ahead and went Deadeye and Blinders as just kind of some things to clear out those defenders in front of me a little bit so I can focus more on the timing of the jump shot. So those are my 18 shooting badges. Playmaking here, in the past, I've always been a play shot, so I've always kind of been used to 18 to 20 playmaking badges, but I knew going into this year that my finishing was going to be better, my shooting was going to be the same, and my defense was going to be better. So I knew I was going to have to sacrifice a little bit of playmaking badges, but I'll still get away with a lot of things by doing this. Quick first step gold, ankle breaker silver, unpluckable silver, handles for days gold. Like I said, bailout is a huge badge. It comes up in really big times, especially for guards that are doing a lot of step backs or different things like that. You know, whenever the defense is closing out a little bit faster than you thought, it's a great badge to have on. And then these final two, I went ahead and just went space greater and stuff and go on bronze. So I sacrificed some Hall of Fame handles for days and quick first step to kind of make my build a little bit more all around in that aspect. And that's really my goal at the end of the day, is just kind of have an all around build with a lot of different badges that you could use. And then my defense, you got to have some gold clamps, and then you can do a lot of things with these final few. Personally, like I said, I'm a big fan of steel, so I went ahead and went interceptor, pickpocket. You got to go pick dodger on. If you're playing a 2 situation, I would put this last one on a silver pick dodger. If you're going against a lot of screens and stuff like that. But I'm a big fan of ankle braces as well, just to kind of, like, again, all around defensive badges. They're nice to have. So that's my build, 2K21 Next Gen, and those are my badges. I've been having a lot of fun with this build in the park, doing a lot of different things, a lot of different highlights. And if you haven't yet, go check out my previous videos. I appreciate it. See you.